Today, at this time, we will explore a new cosmology beyond the Big Bang Theory. Let's dismantle the paradigm of mainstream astronomy and explore together the grand concept of an infinite universe through a structural integration of the spatial and spiritual cosmology presented by Chairman H.K.Y. Human intent to observe the universe has led to the remarkable engineering achievement of the James Webb Space Telescope, with 25 years of development, a budget of over 10 trillion, and more than 10,000 personnel involved. This equipment is a massive structure, roughly the size of a tennis court, driven by a lofty scientific goal to capture light from the first 13 billion years of the early universe. But there's something we shouldn't overlook. Just because we send a telescope more than 1.5 million kilometers out doesn't mean we're getting any closer to the origins of the universe. We've only moved the camera to a cleaner environment to avoid the messy window caused by molecular interference in Earth's atmosphere. The fundamental distance to the subject remains unchanged. We call this the snapshot principle of cosmic light. Looking at the night sky is like carrying out a historical observation that goes back through time, whether it's the light from 13 billion years ago or even light from farther back. The absolute space-time distance is the same no matter whether you observe it from the Earth's surface or from an orbit. A telescope doesn't pierce through time, it's simply a tool that captures the light from the past more clearly. Mainstream science analyzes a star's composition through spectroscopy. However, light is fundamentally a wave. As light passes through space and the atmosphere, its properties can be distorted. Overlooking this and then inferring a material's components solely from the distorted color of the light is methodologically flawed. Moreover, the photographs of the universe we see could be largely fabricated. The human eye can only see visible light, but telescopes can detect infrared radiation only after scientists apply a process called color enhancement correction, in which they artificially colorize the data. Do we get the vivid nebula images we see? This is the result of an artificial mapping, not the actual colors that exist. The concept of an expanding universe has logical contradictions. For anything to expand, there must necessarily be an empty space outside it that contains nothing. But if the universe is truly infinite, then the very idea that outside cannot hold the true infinite universe exists in an eternal, static state. It is also mistaken to interpret the minute motions of celestial bodies as the expansion of the entire universe. As in the case of Pluto, celestial bodies simply move along their own predetermined orbits. It's not that the universe itself is moving. Rather, within the stage of space, each celestial body moves according to its own life cycle. We often mistake the universe as if it had a center, but in an infinite domain, any place could be the center, and at the same time, it might not be a center. In a universe with no beginning or end, Earth is merely one point at the center, occupying no special place. In such a chaotic universe, what could the intricate eclipse events of the sun and the moon possibly mean? The sun is 400 times larger than the moon, and is exactly 400 times farther away. This geometric precision strongly suggests that intelligent designing exists not just mere coincidence. I reflect on the true ultimate destination, beyond the veil of science, beyond 13 billion light-years, the limit of physical telescopes. The White Palace, located 12 billion light-years away, is a realm of dimensions that can no longer be reached through physical technology alone, but through spiritual, multi-dimensional enlightenment. In conclusion, Big Bang-based mainstream cosmology and President H.K.Y's absolute cosmology are in conflict. 2. We see the universe as the product of random explosions, or as an intricately designed, eternal space. True understanding of the universe begins by discarding the outdated paradigm of physical expansion, and recognizing space itself infinitely vast and intelligent.